All right, let's get into some World Baseball Classic. As we mentioned, we're basically now in the playoffs of the tournament. But before we talk about some of the matchups, some of the games are going to be tonight. You got USA versus Canada, and then you got DR Korea tonight, and then a few other games through the tomorrow as well. And then next round already starts Sunday. So it's a quick tournament. But we're playing USA and Canada tonight, right? We got that game in Houston, Texas. But let's talk about how we got in, right? Because here we are. Basically, we beat Mexico, and we think we're in, right? Coach comes out. Then he starts figuring out, oh, wait, we actually may not be in because we just lost to Italy, and there's a world that we actually cannot get in, right? Basically, if Italy won, we'd get in, and then if Mexico won and scored 5 runs, we'd be out. Yeah. Right? So we're here thinking, oh my God, there's a chance that the USA doesn't make it to the next round because we just decided not to play any of our guys and everyone was kind of in cruise control. So people were panicking, right? But our friends in Italy took care of business. Which I want to talk about Italy. Italy is good. Italy is good at baseball. They went undefeated in that group we were in. They went 4-0 with USA and Mexico, which are 2 good teams in the pool, and handled business. They killed Mexico in that last game. Did. And it is crazy to see that a team from Italy has good baseball players because I find out they actually got a ton of MLB guys. They're not like A-list MLB guys. They got the first overall pick, but they actually have guys there.
So I think and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of their guys are actually Americans.
That's the whole thing. They're like Italian Americans.
Yeah, like their parents are Italian, but they're technically Americans who could not make the USA team. And guess what? They beat the USA's ass, dude. Like it was 8-0. It was 8-0 at one point.
And then they killed Mexico too.
Yeah. So listen, shout out Italy. Obviously, if we run into you again, we're gonna massacre you. But no, seriously, that they did put up a hell of a performance. Something that I did not. I didn't even turn the game on because I was like, all right, we're already advanced. We're playing Italy. I'm like 8-0. What the hell is this?
We got killed.
Jack Caglione, the Florida Gator. That guy's gonna be a beast, right? He's a stud. He's a great player. Obviously, he can do it all, right? He can pitch a little bit, and every time he does hit the ball, it's going 10 miles up into the air and out of the park. So that's one I actually got to look that up because I would assume that he would have been on the American team, but I guess he's Italian. I just seeing him around at Florida, I thought he was always just kind of American, seems American, but that is a little bit of a contrast. I'm going to ask you guys as well. With some of these guys that play in the MLB and are Americans, but they're playing for other countries, what does that look like? How did they kind of make those decisions? Was it like their heritage or, maybe some of their family members? And then what do we do if one country wins and it's like, you're from America and you're on this team? Like, how is that kind of going to work out?
Yeah, it's definitely a gray area, right? Because you have a guy like Nolan Arenado, right, who's played for the U.S. multiple times in the Classic and now is playing for Team Puerto Rico, right? So I think as long as you maybe have a parent, maybe you live there or something for a certain amount of time. I don't know the exact criteria, but I got to assume at the minimum a parent or something has to be from there, right? So you have some sort of heritage.
Great
and then I think everybody always wants to play for the U.S., right? But
can he switch back now if you wanted to?
Yeah, that's what Arenado did. He's playing for Team Puerto Rico.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's insane. It's weird. It's weird, right? And like a guy like a Manny Machado, right? Manny Machado, if he wanted to play for Team USA, they'd welcome him with open arms. But he's super passionate about being Dominican, right? He is Dominican, obviously. So he's going to play for Team DR. But these guys, they're kind of these hybrids, right? That's who we all. That's pretty much who we all are. At some I wonder if we could qualify for Team Cuba.
Probably. Well,
our grandparents are Cuban. We're not born in Cuba. Does that match the criteria where we're like, fuck it, they need guys. Let's go.
If you make that case and be like, I'm representing my family, they're going to let you go play. Everyone else will be like, you're from America. We got to make some rules or some stipulations here on how this is going to play out.
I think the biggest question mark there was a Rosarena playing for Mexico, and the guy was born in Cuba. And I don't know.
Wait, what?
I didn't know that. Rosarena, he's a baller. Plays for the Mariners, and that's like a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
and Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, exactly.
But he was born in Cuba, and I believe he just played in Mexico in some time, kind of coming up the system, and they let him play for Team Mexico, or something about his wife being Mexican. I don't know the whole story, but the guy's
some sketchy
has no
rules
degree of
here.
connection to Mexico outside of he might have played there at one point in his life.
That's crazy.
So I think that's like the
crazy
most
word.
glaring like objection to this of like guys playing for another country, because Arezarena just didn't want to play for Cuba.
Facts.
He didn't believe in it. He just didn't want to play for them.
Which I get that.
Yeah, facts.
I get it.
I wouldn't play for him either.
But how they let him play for Mexico, don't really get it. Don't really get the system. But there's powers greater than me that make the decision, and they thought it was okay. I'm like, hey, whatever. Last year he was their hero. This year, unfortunately, they got out. But last year he was the hero of the WBC for them. They made it super far. So I don't know.
It's gray. It's gray.
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
gray.
it's super gray.
There's people pulling some strings within these organizations.
Yeah.
We're actually going to go back to World Baseball at the end when we do our rapid fire and pick our favorites to win it all. But let's talk real quick. We got USA Canada.
Beat that ass.
We're gonna beat them down today, Wingo. What's the situation? We beat them in hockey already, so now we got to beat them in baseball.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't even think I need to get as fired up as if I got to turn Miracle back on. I don't know if there's a baseball version of it, but Canada, they're just our little brothers.
Facts.
Lower than us, and women's hockey, men's hockey. Now we're coming for baseball. I'm sure there's plenty of other sports. It's time to put them in their place for every single athletic event there is.
Yes, Wingo.
And tonight is going to be a showcase of that.
Dude, I love Wingo, man. Wingo's right next to me on a list in Canada that says "Do not allow in."
The Mount Rushmore of most hated people in Canada.
It's me, Wingo, Matthew Tkachuk, and we need a fourth. Maybe we'll find out tonight.
Bobrovsky.
But listen, we already took their national sport. They're not going to come in and try to take one of ours. Like, it's just not happening. I guarantee.
We better be on our A game. I will say that. I'm
guaranteeing a routing. I think we're going to beat the piss out of Canada tonight.
What's Aaron Judge speech look like today?
Oh yeah.
as long as he keeps hitting home runs, that's all we need. We need the bats to come to life. We need the pitching to come to life.
What's even the spread in this game?
That's a good question. Let's see.
International baseball.
Who do we got?
We're 4.5 run favorites.
Oh wow. Okay.
We're minus
should be a beatdown.
1,400. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, should be a beatdown. And then I think if we win this game, we play the winner of DR Korea. So
that one's what excites me the most. Like
that one's gonna be insane.
If both teams get there, right?
Which they should. They're favorite. Both teams are favorited.
It should be us versus the DR with Skeens on the mound, dude. Oh my God, let's go. That's gonna be electric.
And the DR's bats are ridiculous right now.
Crazy.
I mean, they're
really
scoring
good.
over 8 runs every game right now.
Yeah.
It's insane. But when you have a guy like Skeens on the mound, if you can control that lineup of DR a little bit, you give yourself a chance, right? I mean, that's you need that pitching matchup to be the difference to beat a team like DR. Because to me, well, we'll save this, but DR is up there to be one of the guys. All right, real quick, World Baseball Classic champ. Who do you got?
I'm rocking with the USA, the US of A. I honestly do think the Italy game was a wake-up call for them. Mm-hmm. So I expect them to get right and win this damn thing.
Who do you got, Wingo? Hey, there he is! Let's go! USA.
And it starts tonight with our little brothers.
Yes.
The last time that Canada won versus USA in the World Baseball Classic was actually in 2006. I was 5. I didn't even know what was going on there, but they've been getting after those guys. I'm excited for them to do it tonight.
Hell yeah. I'm going obviously USA, but if there's a team that I really think has a chance, it's who we'll probably see next round, and it's the Dominican Republic. That lineup is just freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, props to their celebrations too. They're
going ham.
They're fans, man. Like that in itself. that in itself is why I'm okay with them winning, because they have just been so electric from the exhibition games to every single round of game, which they played tonight here in Miami, which is I'm kind of wanting to go just so I can be in that environment, right? Because there's not many times that you can be in an environment like that where the fans are it's just a party for 9 innings, crazy. Right? And that lineup just makes it that much more exciting. So if it's not USA, I'm rooting with DR.